We are going to make a red clover tincture. Look at them pretty red clovers. Yep. And I brought one of my books. This is one of my favorite books. I have several books now. That's another thing. Y'all get you some herbal books and learn your herbs so you can make your medicines. But this is one of my favorite books, The Lost Book of Herbal Remedies. I think it was like around $39. Be careful where you get it from. You got to get it from a good resource. But yeah, look it up and get you one. It's really good. It's packed full of all kinds of good stuff, and it's so self-explanatory. Look at this. I'll do a review on it one day for y'all, but it's well worth it. I'm telling. Look at this. There's Crowbird and there's Pony. Y'all see this? They follow me around like puppies. If I go anywhere on the farm, Crowbird follows me everywhere. Pon, as we call her, Pon, or Ponytail, or Pony. She'll go halfway, but Crowbird right there, man, she goes everywhere. And look at here. This is my trio. Now, if my cow was out, Dandelion, if she was out and about, she would be over here too. No joke. Pon, Pony, get off of there. I can't have cat hairs near this tincture. Get, little girl. Oh my goodness, they totally just stole the show. Oh, this ain't no show. This is a learning thing. All right. Anyway, I'm going to show y'all how to make a red clover tincture. You need some red clover, freshly picked red clover. You can use dried too. You just have to use a different amount. Hey, you two get along. Get along over there. Look at them swishing that tail, Crowbird. She's an ornery thing. Poor little Pon. Anyway, you can use dried clover, but it's really good if you can get your hands on some red clover because it's like budding right now. And do that. Then you need yourself a mason jar. This is actually an old mason jar. I love it. Long life mason. And you need yourself some vodka. Get down. No, shallow. I use 80 proof. 80 proof, there you go. 80 proof vodka. Because that's going to be what extracts your medicinal properties out of your clover. Pony, stop. And then I'm going to read y'all something from the Lost Book of Remedies. Look at them tails just a flipping. I mean, this is like one of these, look at that. One of these videos where, you know, it's got total, there's a squirrel on the tree, look, you know, one of them things. But let's get back to this. I'll show y'all how to make this. Okay. Now all you're going to do is keep the cat away from the vodka. Quit. Now. And you're going to come over here and you're going to grab you some red clover. And you're just going to put it in your jar. Just put it in there. It makes such a pretty tincture too while you're waiting on it. Okay. And like I said, depending on the tincture, how much I'm going to use it, depends on the size of the jar I'm going to actually use. Now, red clover, when you hear its benefits, yeah, I'm definitely going to use some red clover. Shallow? No. Quit licking your lips at Pom. We got horses in the background making their noises too. Yeah, there is one little piece of white in there. Pony, quit. It doesn't matter. I mean, I was picking them and I gathered some white too. So, should have brought me a daggone butter knife. I knew I forgot something out here. Let's go ahead and get them in there. You don't want to pack it like too tight, because you know you got to have space for your vodka. That's your medicine, you know. So you really want you want enough, but you also want room for your vodka to do its thing. Okay, let me see how that is. Yep, I'm gonna put just a little bit more in there. Not too much, but just a little bit more. Not much more. Okay, one more push. This is what takes the longest, really. Okay, that's pretty good. And then all you do is take your 80 proof or 100 proof, whichever you can get your hands on, vodka, and you just pour it in there. And you're just going to cover them all. And like I said, I forgot my butter knife, or I could pop that little top off of a jar right there. So we're just going to pause, and I'm going to fill and come right back, so you don't have to wait so long. All right, we got it to the tippy top. You want it to the tippy top. And then you want to cap it. Here's your cap. See? So we're going to cap it. Some might run over a little bit. We'll see. Well, actually, no, it didn't. Ha-ha! Thank you. And there you go. Now look how pretty that tincture is. Red Clover makes the prettiest tincture, y'all. I kid you not. And I'm out here where it's real pretty too. With the dog and the cat and that one going over and the horses. And Yahuwah's beautiful creation. Yes. HalleluYAHUWAH. So, let me tell you what Red Clover Tincture is good for. Here it is in the Lost Book of Herbal Remedies. It's on page 126 and 127. And now, there's the name for it. You know, the other name. Red Clover, that's what I know it by. And that's what we're going to call it. But, let's go over here. You can eat it. You can eat the leaves and the young flower, heads both. And I've ate them before, and they don't taste bad. I mean, I've just like chawed on them a little bit. Okay, the medical is how to use red clover. You can be taken as a dried herb, a tincture, or as a tea made from the blossoms. And it relieves symptoms of girls, here we go. Ladies, I mean, girls, no, you're too young, but ladies, here we go. Relieves symptoms of menopause. Sorry, fellers, this is going to be part of it. So, it does help with that, and that's one of the reasons I made a quart size and not a pint. Hello. My darling will thank me. Anyway, because of its phytoestrogen isoflavone content, red clover flowers work as a natural alternative to hormone replacement for us women. It relieves symptoms of menopause, including reducing the frequency of hot flashes and night sweats. Now that is a bummer, I'm telling you. I can't stand that mess. And she usually pairs it with black cohosh, which is really good for the menopausal thing. Osteoporosis, by acting as a natural hormone replacement, red clover may slow bone loss and even boost bone density in pre and perimenopause for women. Here's another good thing right here, especially for me and those of y'all with heart conditions. Crowbird got the sneezes. Cardiovascular health. Red clover helps protect against heart disease by increasing the HDL good cholesterol in pre- and post-menopausal women. It also has blood thinning properties, which improve blood flow and prevent clotting. So if any of y'all are out there on a blood thinner, you know you don't really need to be mixing that pharmaceutical poison with Yahuwah's natural remedies for our body. So what I did was I took myself off of it, and I am now on other things like cayenne pepper tincture and hawthorn berry tincture for my heart health. Not telling you what to do, I'm just saying that's what I do. But don't mix two blood thinners, even a natural one with a pharmaceutical poison one. So here we go. All right, skin conditions include eczema, psoriasis, and other skin irritations. Red clover flower tea, supported with yellow dock and nettles, is an excellent internal remedy for skin irritations. You can use an external poultice made from chopped red clover flower and water applied directly to skin lesions. Okay, harvesting. You harvest clover from fields away from heavy pollution areas such as roadsides. Unlike most herbs, red clover needs to be harvested in the early morning while there is some dew present on the flower. Pick the blossoms 1 to 2 weeks after blooming, snip the head off, and leave the rest of the plant alone. Use the blossoms fresh or place them on a drying rack. You can turn them frequently until they're dry, and then store herbs in a cool, dry place. When harvesting young leaves, try to get them before the plant flowers. Okay, as you notice, I've got the top of the leaves that came with the blossoms on there. It's perfectly fine. It will add to it. So, It says, in general, red clover is very safe with a few exceptions, except for occasional gas. The anticoagulant effect and hormonal effects may be undesirable for some people. Due to its hormonal activity, don't use red clover for women with a history of endometriosis, breast cancer, uterine cancer, fibroids, or other estrogen-sensitive conditions. Red clover contains coumarin derivatives and must be used with caution in individuals taking anticoagulation therapy. Also, don't take red clover for surgery or childbirth because it can inhibit blood clotting and healing. And then you got some recipes. And if y'all want the recipes, just pause the video right here and read them. Okay, so anyway, that's just an overview, basically. Ooh, rosemary. Hello, rosemary. But, and Queen Anne's lace. That'll be popping up here any time now. Anyway, getting back to red clover. Just do your research, do your searching. This is for, hey, quit you two. This is for learning purposes only. I'm just trying to show you how to take it, how to make it, really. And in 8+ weeks, I will be straining that sweet little thing right there and into one of my brown amber bottles, and I will use it for myself, and I will also use it for other things, because it's not just used for women things, it's also good for other things. But you can do your own research on that. Okay, so with that being said, and Pom Pom just relaxing and being her cute little old pretty fluffy self, we're gonna call that right there at it for what it's worth. So red clover tincture, y'all. Simple to make, really good for you. Oh, and farmers, or there's a stupid fly on my leg. Cows love it. It's really good for cows that just had babies. It's not only good for us women gals, you know, us two-legged creatures, but it's also good for the four-legged creatures too. So it's really good to find it in fields if someone has cows. Don't get rid of the clover. Stop getting rid of your medicines. Stop poisoning your medicines. You know, start learning your herbs. Get yourself back to the land, literally. Shalom from Hilltop Hollar, y'all.